Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So glad that you could join me, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite foundations. Just going over some of my foundations that I've discovered here recently, probably within the last 6 months, and I really love them. So first of all, I would say probably the best one, and you've probably heard me talk about this one numerous times, but it is like a total winner for me, and it's the L'Oreal True Lumi Match foundation, and it's the cushion foundation. Has the cushion inside, has a mirror, and I basically use a beauty blender to dab this on, and the coverage is buildable coverage. It starts out medium and then it goes into a full coverage. So love this foundation. Second foundation that I've just recently started using, and to me this seems like it would be kind of like an older style foundation. You know, the packaging kind of reminds me of something older, except it does have the pump on it. And this is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. It does have an SPF of 20, which is great. This is in the Classic Ivory. This is actually a medium to full coverage, and I do still seem to have to use my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness, but this stays on all day for me. It does cover well when I use the, I have used it before without the Bye Bye Redness. It's just the coverage seemed a little less there, and the redness kind of seeped throughout the day. So I did have to use the Bye Bye Redness. The best one that I've actually found, and I think this is pretty much designated for my problematic skin, and it is the It Cosmetics foundation. This one is in the light, and it is a color correcting full coverage cream and anti-aging hydrating serum with an SPF of 50. Great foundation, and it also has, you know, the nice pump on it. The coverage is full coverage, so highly recommend it. The next one that I'm going to be talking about is the Too Faced Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation. It is oil free, and it says the skin you were born to have. This one, actually, I love this one, and this one's in the color Vanilla, and it also has a pump for you to easily dispense the foundation, and has great coverage, and it does look like my skin. This is another one I don't have to use the redness, the Bye Bye Redness. It's medium to full, and then you can build it. So, and it does last all day on my skin, and it's very hydrating. I really like this. You should try this out. The next one that I'm going to be talking about is more of a less expensive brand, but they have great quality makeup, and I love all of their makeup. Just about everything that I've tried from them is really great. And the next thing is going to be this e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. It does have an SPF. It's 15, but it does have an SPF. So if you want something a little more SPF, I would definitely go with something in your primer that has an SPF. This one says it does help prevent sunburn, but I'm very fair complected, so I really need a little bit more than that. And this one also has a pump. Like, all of these foundations now have pumps on them, which I absolutely love. Foundation is awesome, and I've used it. My daughter's used it, and now she has combination skin. She'll have oily to dry skin, and she's used it before, and she loves it. And I use this also with the e.l.f. HD concealer, and great coverage. I would say medium coverage on this one, so definitely check this one out. My next favorite is going to be CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. It's called Fresh Complexion Oil Free Foundation in the color 110, which is the fairest, It doesn't have the pump. It has kind of the old-fashioned, you know, just kind of little spout there. But it goes on amazingly beautiful. I love it, and the coverage is awesome. And I feel like it, you know, it does last all day. And it's drugstore, girls. It's CoverGirl drugstore makeup. I want to say $10, but you can buy these at Walgreens or CVS, and sometimes they'll have a sale where it's buy one get one half price. So just stock up, but definitely try this. Great for dry skin. And my daughter hasn't used it yet, but I do know some people that have oily skin and they use this foundation and they love it as well. So definitely try this one out. Okay, the last of my favorite foundations, and this is just a recent discovery. I was in Walgreens and happened to see this display of Jordana foundation, the one that makes the sweet lip creams, or they were the matte lip creams that everybody was talking about. It was anyway. I walked in and there was a display, a brand new display of foundation by Jordana. And I'll tell you a little information about it. It says Jordana Complete Cover Maximum Coverage 2-in-1 Concealer and Foundation. Amazing. I put this on, and let's see what color I have it in. This one is in the number 5 Creamy Natural, and it doesn't have the pump, but it is amazing, and it covered my rosacea, and it blended very, very well. It didn't cake, it didn't settle into my lines or my creases or anything like that, and it has some awesome coverage. And guess how much I paid for this foundation? $4.99 for foundation with full coverage, and lasted all day. And I want to go back and buy some more. Of course, they only had 2 of each color, so I don't even know if this is going to be left in the stores, but I'm going to go try and see. So definitely go to your local Walgreens. They may have it online. I'm not even sure. I didn't even check to see. I just knew this was a brand new display at my local Walgreens. $4.99. Go check it out. These are definitely some foundations that did not work for me. Number 1 is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in Creamy Vanilla. This one actually oxidized. It turns kind of orangey color on my face, and like I said, this is like the fairest of the fairest in this foundation. So if you have very, very fair skin, I don't know, it may not do that on you, but it definitely did it on me. Let's see if I can put some here. And like I said, at first it seemed okay, very creamy, very smooth. But I'll let you see how this looks already. If you can see that. I don't know if you can tell with the light. But it does get very kind of orangey tint on me. It's very, very yellow undertone, but it does kind of oxidize after a while. And I heard so many positive reviews about this. Now it could be because I have dry skin, but it's the Infallible Pro Matte. It's by L'Oreal, and it's the 24-hour foundation, or it says up to 24-hour foundation, and this is in the Classic Ivory, and this definitely did not work for me. It settled into my fine lines. It found all of my dry areas and kind of was very patchy, and my pores looked horrendous. It just definitely did not work for me. So that's a total fail. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the e.l.f. Moisturizing Foundation Stick. I don't know what's moisturizing about this stick. It has like a smell to it. It says it's enriched with antioxidants and anti-aging ingredients and shea, vitamin E, cocoa, grape, avocado, macadamia, and aloe. I mean, it has all these great ingredients, but it just did not sit well on my skin. Now, you may, hey, these products may totally work for you, and you know, the ones that I like, they may not work for you. So everybody's skin type is different. I'm just telling you what I experienced and how they worked for me. So, but this is definitely a fail for me. There was nothing moisturizing about it. It's, like I said, it definitely just caked on my face. It wasn't blendable at all or anything like that. So definitely a fail. The next thing is this Invisawear liquid foundation. It's an F100, and this is, I want to say, a foundation that I had a special order of this foundation because I saw this on one of a tutorial on YouTube, and I want to say it was Nikki Tutorials. She put this on. Of course, her skin to begin with is very smooth, and her skin type is totally different than my skin type, and this just didn't work for me. I've used it a couple of times, and it oxidized on me as well, and the coverage just was not, but when she put it on her skin, it was like, wow. So I wanted to try it out. And like I said, it may work for you, but it didn't work for me, and so that's definitely a fail. So that's all of the foundations that I'm going to talk about today, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and got some information. And if there's some foundations that you've been wanting to try and you're just like, I hate to spend my money on that because I don't think it's going to work, I hope you were well informed over the specific foundations that did work for me, the ones that didn't work for me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. The button is right down below, and definitely follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, friend me on Facebook, and if you have any messages or comments, leave them down below. And if there's any videos that you want me to do that or there's specific makeup that you want to try and you're just not willing to spend the money, and I may already have it in my stash bag behind me. If there's a video that you want me to make about that product, just leave me a comment below, and I will definitely try to do that for you. So hope to see you soon. Y'all take care. Bye, y'all.